A special thanks to Nurx for sponsoring today's video. Nurx offers more than 50 clinically proven dermatologist-trusted treatments for acne, anti-aging, melasma that work faster and are more effective than over-the-counter products. They offer retinal treatments which are up to 20 times more potent than over-the-counter retinols. Now you can work with a Nurx licensed medical provider to tackle skin concerns like common acne, breakouts, fading melasma, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, or even fine lines and wrinkles. Now I struggle with acne breakouts from time to time, so I would use the acne treatment to combat my flare-ups, and I don't even have to travel. Guys, you can skip the in-person appointment and complete a medical consultation anytime, day or night. You can share your skin history and a few photos, and a Nurx provider licensed in your state will review your health history and, if medically appropriate, prescribe treatment for you. Patients get a personalized treatment plan and a full year of unlimited messaging with Nurx dermatology expert providers and their care team. Get effective prescription strength skincare treatments at an affordable price. And guys, Nurx's team of dermatology experts will guide you through your skincare journey and can adjust your medical strength to ensure you are getting the most out of your treatments as your needs evolve. So thanks again to Nurx for sponsoring today's video. Guys, taking care of your health starts right here. So go to nurx.com/TravisandTori to get started, or click the link down in the description below. Again, that's nurx.com/TravisandTori. Results may vary, not offered in every state. Medications prescribed only if clinically appropriate. Consultation required. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tori.
It's your boy Travis.
And today we are going back to the doctor. So as you guys know, and I'll kind of get you updated if you don't know what we're talking about or you're new to the video, Winter's been having this problem with her ear. If you don't know who Winter is, it is our 3-year-old daughter. She's actually in the back right now with Breeze, who is our 1-year-old daughter, by the way. She is 1 now, which is really cool. But anyway, so Winter's been having this problem with her ears. At first, it was a thing of ear infections, and so we would take her to the doctor, and she would have an ear infection just so very often that we were like, what is the solution to this ear infection thing, because it's driving us nuts and it's also making her feel bad. And so we were like, we have to, something has to be done about it. So when we went to the pediatrician, she said, well, you know what, she should probably have an ear tube surgery. Basically, they put ear tubes in her ear, which helps her ears drain the fluid that's in there. So we did that. We got an ear tube surgery, and we thought that was successful. And now... Well,
it was successful for a little bit.
For a little bit, it was successful. That is right. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, I'd say maybe a month ago, starting about a month ago.
Nose started running again. Mm-hmm. Her ear, she started picking at her ear, saying, it's only one ear though, right?
The right one.
Yeah, so it's her right ear. Her ear was bothering her, and everything started coming back, but now she has like these terrible ear pains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's got some, a little bit of drainage coming at her, just that one ear, the right one. And the reason why we knew that is because she had an ear infection recently, and we took it to the doctor, and her pediatrician looked in the ear, and she goes, well, the left one looks great, everything looks fine, but the right one, she said, I can't even see the ear tube. In the left one, she could see it, everything looked great. In the right one, she was like, all I can see is fluid and no ear tube. So I'm like, that's strange. So we called the doctor's office where she got the who performed her ear surgery, basically, and we said, hey, her pediatrician is saying they're not even seeing the ear tube anymore, so what's going on? So they said, come in and let us check, because we want to make sure everything is good. So that's what we're doing today. We're going in to get her ear looked at, where we think the tube is either gone, missing. I don't even know if the tube, like I said, is even in her ear.
Yeah. Well, luckily they were able to get us in, because like they first said, oh, we're like 3 months out to actually get her in, mm-hmm. because they're so booked up. It's crazy just to see specialists in Austin. Mm-hmm. It's like they're super backed up. So we're thankful that they're able to get us in.
Yeah, I had to yell at him. Just kidding. No, I didn't really yell at him, but
No, you really just were just super cool with them. The
I was super really cool with them, and I said, well, I need to speak to somebody who can help me, basically. My dad used to always do this, where he would call people, and they'd say, well, we can't do this for you, and he'd go, well, let me speak to somebody who can, right? So that's kind of what happened, and so I ended up talking to the main, I don't know who she is, really, the nurse or whatever, but she said, you know what, we'll work with you guys to get her in a little bit earlier, so I really appreciate that, because, I don't want to see her miserable. Nobody wants to see their child miserable. And the thing about them being miserable with their ears and all these other things, there's really nothing you can do about it as a parent, and that just like breaks my heart because I know she's in pain, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, she also has a thing called microtia, where she has smaller ear canals, and she basically has smaller, like her ear canals and everything. Her drainage is smaller, I guess, petite, I guess, smaller than normal. So she kind of gets that.
From me.
Well, yeah, but she, you know, it just causes a lot.
Look at this, guys. I got small ears. You guys see how small my ears are? This is where Winter gets her small ears from. Her small ear canals.
Right here.
She gets that from me. I get blamed for the small ears. I don't like my small ears. But that's what Winter, she inherited from me. But
yeah, so it's kind of like, it comes with the territory of her ears, is really, you know what I mean, her ear infections, because she got small ears. But the tubes are supposed to help that, but obviously there's something wrong with one of her tubes. We think, if that's why we're going here.
So, also just a little update on her speech. She sees her speech therapist, and I was telling you guys about that a while back. She still sees her speech therapist, and her speech therapist has noticed that she's kind of going a little bit in reverse on some of her speech. And I do think that that's because of her right ear. She is not hearing at the full capacity, I don't believe. So whenever she pronounces words, it's not it's not correct. So instead of popcorn, I tell her to say popcorn, she says copcorn. You know? Yeah, and then also when I tell her to say pool, she says cool. Like it's cool outside. So she's not, I don't know, she's not pronouncing things right. Like she actually did better at that. When she got her ear tubes, she was getting better in her speech, but now she's going in reversal. So I'm thinking it's because she's barely hearing in her right ear. She's not hearing at the full capacity, which means it's making her speak differently. So we're gonna go in here now. We just arrived here. We're gonna go inside, and they're gonna tell us. They're gonna let us know what's going on with her. So the whole us guessing, or whatever we think is going on, it will be solidified or not by the professionals, I'd say. Because right now we're just guessing. Are we late? No, we're not. We're supposed to be there at 11.
It's 10:48. You always got to fill out paperwork, stuff like that. See, I'm always early. I'm always early.
What do they say? When you're 15 minutes early, you're on time, and when you're on time, you're late.
You're late. Exactly. Because there's always stuff to fill out and whatever.
All right. So we just got to the room where I think they're gonna look at her ear in here, but they may go in another room and look at her ear. I'm not sure. But this is the room we were in last time, actually.
Same room, I know.
The same room. Here.
What's up, honey?
Hey, you dropped the water bottle. Which ear hurts? What's wrong with it?
It's got water.
It's got water in it? She thinks it has water in it. So that lets us know that she at least thinks it's clogged or something.
Yeah,
so.
you know how like when you have like...
And she's sleeping.
Thank
Breeze
you.
is sleeping. So we do not want to wake her up. What is the rule? What's the number one rule?
Oh, I'm about to tell you, a sleeping child, a beautiful child.
No, never wake a sleeping child.
Sleeping baby.
Oh, sleeping baby?
Or child.
Same
it works
thing.
anything. Sleeping wife, really, there's many things.
Sleeping anything. Never wake a
but
sleeping
husband,
anything.
you can wake a sleeping husband. But you can't wake a sleeping wife. You can't wake a sleeping baby. You can't wake a sleeping child.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can wake a sleeping husband. Yeah. You're allowed to. I don't agree with it, but somehow that's the rule. You're allowed to.
You never wake a sleeping wife.
Exactly.
Right, Winter? You never wake a sleeping mom, right?
No.
Why? Because she turns into a monster. A zombie.
Wait, is that what you think of me?
No, well that's like that's like me when it's new thing. A zombie watcher. Zombie. It's a zombie. Show mommy the zombie.
You gotta show me the zombie. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hey, listen. You hear another kid crying? Hey. Shh. You hear Crick? Oh no. Oh no. You know, it's so funny. I always hate bringing her to places like this because Winter will be chill, but when she hears another kid crying or another baby crying, it just like ruins the mood. I know. We're trying to keep her calm. Yeah.
Say,
One more time. Good job. Oh, there's pretty teeth in there. They're so pretty. Look up at that mouth. Let's check this ear. There's my ear.
So we're going to let mommy and daddy put the eardrops in your ear, right?
Okay, pick your prize.
Yeah.
And what do you say?
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome,
right.
sweet
Thank
girl.
you. Can you show them what you got? What did you end up getting from your prize thing? What is that? Is that a ring?
Yeah.
It's pretty. Oh, and you got a sticker too? What kind of sticker is that?
Cat.
That's a cat. Hello Kitty cat? That's so cute. Guys, look at her
unicorn.
ear. She
That's
totally
unicorn.
messed that up. We may have to actually
That's
go back home
unicorn.
before we go take her to school, baby.
That's
You gotta wipe her down.
unicorn.
We gotta wipe her down and I gotta redo her hair. All right, guys, so we just left the doctor's office and oh my goodness, that was a lot. It's just an emotional moment because as a parent, you're just like, oh my gosh.
I hate
it. You have to let it be done because they need to find out what's going on with the ear, but then it's also terrifying to watch. She was so not wanting to do that to the point where she was kind of fighting them off. Even Travis was trying to hold her and she was fighting. They found out that she has this, I believe, and I want to say this correctly, I don't want to say it wrong, but she has this what's called granulated tissue or something is what they call it.
It's like red.
It's red granulated tissue that's in her ear right now, and that's what's kind of keeping everybody from being able to see the tube. And because it is in there, so that's a good thing. The tube hasn't like fallen out or anything, but she has this tissue that can only be broken down by eardrops. So they sent into the pharmacy some eardrops with what, steroids in them or something like that.
I mean, it's basically the same thing that she was supposed to take, but she wouldn't take. But now we basically told her, like, sat down with the doctor and said, look, Winter, you have to let mommy and daddy put these eardrops in for 7 days straight, because if not, we have to bring you back here and she has to dig into your ear again.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want her to dig into your ear, do you?
No.
So we're going to do the eardrops to make it better, right?
Yeah.
You want to do eardrops or do you want to do surgery? Eardrops, right?
That was a lot.
So we had to, like, so we're going to see if she lets us put the eardrops in, because it's kind of like the same thing where, you know, previously, anything that has to do with her ear, she won't accept it. It's very hard. She fights. It's very hard. It's like literally you're fighting somebody. Literally restraining, holding her head down, trying to put it in, and it's just... Even Breeze doesn't like it. It's a lot.
And Breeze was crying too because, and that's the beautiful thing about this. All this, not nothing beautiful about her struggling and not
beautiful
wanting,
as in the sense of it's not beautiful, but you have to make it beautiful.
No. What I thought was kind of touching in a way,
well, that's
want
what
to
I
choke
mean.
up, is that Breeze does not like to see anything done to Winter in any kind of way, and she was confused about why Winter was being kind of held down and all these things. So she started to cry. And it just kind of warmed my heart away because I'm like, that's sister love. Like, Breeze was totally fine until she saw Winter not fine. And she started crying because Winter was crying. And I was like, that is such love that you are emotional because you see your sister emotional.
The moral of the story is we're doing the eardrops today, right, Winter? So we don't have to go back and do surgery.
She's saying no. You guys can't hear. She is so against anything to do with her ears, but it has to be done because we want to see that tissue break down so that her ear can be great and be normal, and she won't complain about it anymore because I know it's stressing her out. And you know, kids don't know what's best for them. I mean, the whole time while she was getting done, she goes, my ear's better, and it's like, no, it's not. I don't know if I told you guys, but maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, almost a year ago, I had my ear blown out. That's what I call it. I don't know the proper term, but I went deaf in this ear, and I told Travis, I was like, I went deaf in this ear, and I told Travis, I was like, I can't hear. And I guess, I don't know if you thought I was joking or not,
No.
but I was like, I cannot hear in this ear at all, and it freaked me out to the point where I was just like, oh my God, I had all these thoughts in my head, am I deaf? And so I went to the ear doctor, and they looked at my ear, and they're like, oh my God, you have so much wax in your ear. And so they use this like almost a vacuum cleaner, so I know what she's experiencing, and it does feel weird. It doesn't hurt, it's just a weird feeling. I can't put my finger on it. It feels weird. It's cool to the ear. It's just weird. You can literally hear it sucking up something in your ear. And so anyway, when they got all the wax out of my ear, when I tell you, I can hear sounds that I never thought I could hear when they got done. And they sucked out both of my ears. And I was earwax, and they sucked out, and when it was all said and done, I was like, oh my gosh, I can hear everything. It's almost like, just imagine, like, I recommend it for anybody out there. Like, who just wants to be able to hear every freaking sound in the world, like, get your ears cleaned professionally. And I promise you, you're gonna hear sounds you never thought you can hear. And I walked outside from the appointment, I could hear like a bird chirping in the tree like miles away. Like, that's how good it was. So Winter at least can probably hear a little bit better now that some of that wax is out of her ear.
Yeah.
But we just want to fix the real problem, which is the tissue that's grown in her ear. It usually happens, they say, when you get ear tubes, because it's like your body doesn't understand what this foreign object is in your ear, and so it tries to protect itself by growing tissue there. That makes any sense. But it doesn't need to grow tissue there because it's an object that should be in her ear. So,
well, not should be, it's just helping.
Well, it's helping her ear, yeah. All right, so I just dropped Winter off at school. Travis is at home with Breeze. She was fine. She was kind of back to her normal self. I think she really loves going to school, so of course she's gonna be like, yeah, okay, cool. What are you still doing awake? You have not had a sufficient nap, little girl. Breeze. Hey. What is that? Did Mommy see that? No. What are you doing? Oh, you trying to show me something? Oh, okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, Breeze? Uh-oh, you going to get Mommy's phone? No, that's mine. Give me that finger. Oh my goodness. Where is time going? I swear time is moving so fast. I can't even like gauge it. The kids are going so fast. I can't believe Breeze is 1 year old. I can't believe Winter's about to be 4 in January. And it's just like, sometimes I sit here and I'm like, oh my gosh, time is really flying. It's just, it's crazy to believe, but I mean, as you see here for yourselves, guys, Breeze is not just walking, she's pretty much running. I mean, I feel like I just announced that she could crawl, and now she can walk and run. It's crazy. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say hi, TNT family. But anyway, so that's what I made yesterday. And Breeze is in this phase where she wants to come over here and take everything out of here. So we keep little Cool Whip containers and stuff like that she can play with. She just likes to do it. And I was like, you know what? We'll just let her play with it. I don't know, it makes her happy. She takes that little drumstick thing right there, again, she can see that orange thing, and she just beats on top of it. That's her favorite thing to do. She's a mess. I was telling them how Breeze basically makes this entire living room her domain. You should have saw it earlier. She had all the... She
has a whole playroom too.
She had all the tubware all spilled out. Yeah. I just picked it up. So she makes this place her own. Whenever Winter's not here, guys, this place becomes hers. Look at this, toys everywhere. She gets to the whole thing when Winter's gone. She just goes crazy in here. But she's so happy. Oh.
Da 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 da.
Say da 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 da.
Ready?
Oh my goodness.
She loves her daddy.
She does. All right, guys. So we're going to get on out of here. Thank you guys for tuning to the video. We just wanted to bring you a little bit of an update on Winter's ear because we're, I guess, giving her more eardrops. In fact, the pharmacy just called me.
Oh, did they? I'm about to say, hopefully they call us soon because we're starting that tonight. And I don't want to hear nothing, so y'all like, Winter hates taking any kind of medicine for her ears. So I just, hopefully when I tell her like tonight, do you want to go back to the doctor or do you want to take your eardrops? She listens.
I hope so. We'll see. But she needs to take her eardrops. That's what's gonna shrink that tissue. I think it's called like granulated tissue, but I could be totally pronouncing that wrong. But anyway, hopefully it does because then her ear will hopefully be back to normal. But right now she's just experiencing a lot with it. So
you know, it was good for like the month.
Breeze is very vocal, isn't she?
It was good for like the first month after she had it done. It was like really nice because she felt good. Her nose wasn't draining and she didn't have no pain. But hopefully we get back to that.
We should. But just pray for her, guys. We're gonna get out of here, and actually I'm gonna go and pick her up from school here in a minute. I'm picking her up early so we can get her some good food and, you know, just have her kind of rest up a little bit. But anyway, you want to say bye to him, Breeze? Can you say bye?
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Guys, I want to tell you she said mama for the first time. I don't know if I told you this.
She says dada.
But she said mama for the first time. Can you say it? Please say it on camera. Say mama. Ow. Say mama. Mama. Mama.
She did say it. She said mama.
Say dada. Mama. Mama.
Dada?
No, of course, when you want her to say it, she doesn't say it. Anyway, guys, always remember wherever you go, there you are. So what, babe?
So make the best of it. Yay!
So make the best of it, guys. We love you, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and pray for Winter's ear. They can can't even talk. That it can get better. Love ya. Bye.